Hey, welcome back. Soulful Archer here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's get started and jump right into today's video. Um, yeah, as you can see, lighthouse done, house mostly done. Actually, there's a few things, storage stuff to be done over there, but I decided to grind a little bit over the last few days, and as you can see, I've been clearing the area here. I have a lot of wood. But I went and did like, I don't know, a 6 hour mining session, going through caves and just in the mines and stuff. And I got enough granite. Yep, it's done. I've completely finished the tree farm. All except for dressing it up. I have to put a border around it and make it look a little bit better. Um, there's a few things to talk about while I'm up here. Firstly, I only needed one of these strips of slabs. However, uh, you, you get a lot of wood, but sometimes not enough out of the oak. So I did this. I put a second one over here. So that way, if I chose to, I could plant 2 rows of oak and harvest all of that, and vice versa with the birch. I mean, the birch doesn't need the slabs over it, just the oak does to prevent the trees from getting too big. However, you know, what the heck? This way, it's multi-versatile. Um, that being said, let me get down here quick. Probably be faster if I just jumped. Ah. But yeah, let me give you a quick look see here. And I really hope you are loving this build. I know that I've done most of it off camera. Um, it's a lot of grind work. I just wasn't comfortable making you sit through hours and hours and hours of placing the same, thing. So, um, but yeah, as I was saying, I mean, I am not the creator of this. However, I think that design wise, this is the best one out there. And I say that because I took what I knew from seeing this and I kind of changed it around a little bit um, based on needs and functionality, I guess. Um, I mean, firstly, like I said, I put slabs above 2 of them. That way, if I wanted to run 2 rows of oak here, I could. Okay. Then you come down here, I have 2 rows of acacia because acacia, you don't get all that much wood from an acacia tree. And sometimes, I mean, like me, I build a lot with acacia in certain situations. So I wanted to have where I could get a bunch quickly. So instead of making just 1 row of acacia, I made two. Plus, I didn't put a divider like this here. I didn't see any sense in that, making it even bigger than it already had to be. Um, what I did is I basically made 3 water runs with the acacia planted in the middle and the dividers on each side. It just design wise made more sense to do it like that. Um, it gives you a little bit, it saves on resources. And trust me, it took a lot of resources. Um, but yeah, it really saves on resources. And if I would have put another divider in here, this thing would have been just that much bigger. I mean, it would have 2, 4, 6, It would have been 7 blocks bigger that way. I didn't see the point in that. With these, I went 6 wide. I just kept the 6 wide thing going from that point on. You get an awful lot from dark oak, so I didn't see any point in making more than one there. Same with spruce and jungle wood. So basically, you come in here, you go up, cut this down, you do the whole run, and then you just kind of kick back and wait. You don't have to if you don't want to. You could pretty much leave. However, there are times where wood and saplings land on this middle part, and you're going to lose them if you don't do something about it. So basically, you cut it down, the leaves despawn, the saplings fall in the water brings them down to the hopper train and into the chest or barrels, as the case may be, goes the saplings. Now I don't have to waste a spot in my storage area for saplings because they're going to stay with the tree farm. All the wood, yeah, that goes into storage. So when I need it, I can just go and grab it. Let me take you up to the top side here quick. And I'm just so glad I'm done. Plus, I need a lot of dirt. All of this potzel, I'm going to dig up now and then replace it with dirt. I went down there to try to light it up and almost died a couple of times. But yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the granite. They think it's not a really nice looking block and it's a little bit, I don't know, too pinkish, I guess. But as a carpenter, I'm telling you, rose granite is one of the most beautiful things in a home that you ever wanted to see, if it's done right. That being said, I like granite. I like the variation in the color. I know it's a little pinkish, but it's more brown, I think. However, I'm colorblind, so y'all can tell me that I'm way off here. But I like it. So that's what I built it with. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a walkway around here, and I'm going to inlay some brown terracotta for somewhat of a design, and just a nice, walkway that'll go all the way around it. It'll take the steps down just like this, and then later I will either build a big wall there, or I will fix the terrain, do some major landscaping to make it all look like it's not just floating there. All right, thought I'd bring you back in real quick here. Berry bushes. Firstly, I'd like to thank Mojang for, the intelligence to listen to creators such as myself in the community to have spruce trees make potso when they grow. Awesome. I mean, yeah, that would have taken me like forever, ever, years ago. Now, I just planted a bunch of trees because I needed them. And now I pretty much have almost a double chest of potso, probably more than I'll ever use in this world. And I'd also like to put a disclaimer out there to any organizations that may be watching this video with the preservation and the safety of mobs. No creepers were hurt during the filming of this section. I promise. I did it all with my shovel. Not a creeper around made any of these holes. And trust me, they've made holes around here before. Okay. Maybe a few creepers. were harmed during the filming of these clips. All right, I'm bringing you back in because I ran into a little bit of a problem. I was going to go with this design, like equal spacing. It won't fit. Oh no. Why? I'm trying to do a video here, dude. Okay. You wanna go down? You wanna be like that, eh? All right then. Ah, oh, I got your banner. Ah, you brought friends. All right, all right. You wanna go? We'll go. Oh, dancing circles around you, dude. Come on. Wow, he's still pulling his crossbow after he's dead. Wow, that dude was like super OP, man. he he's trying to get me from the afterlife. I, now I'm kind of sad that I killed him. But anyways, getting back to my little nightmare here. I I was thinking about just putting this on the corners and running wood down the center points, which would look good. hmm However, I think I have a slightly better idea. Let's do something like that. Change that one. This one would run more up and down. And then that's not bad. Um, hmm. All right. I'm gonna have to lay a little bit more of this out and make a decision on what I want to do here. I'll bring you back in when I get there. All right, all right. I got rid of my design, and I'm actually liking this way better. Um, I'm going to use the logs kind of as a frame for the whole thing, and then I'm going to vary uh, the two different kinds here, the polished and regular. I mean, I like the variation here because it kind of makes it look three-dimensional. These look like they're popping up higher than the other ones. Um, you know what? I'm going to just stick with this. I have enough granite that I think I can make it around here. Um, Using anything else just isn't going to look the way. I guess I'm trying to make it look a little bit more rustic than modern. Like if I put andesite here or different kinds of like cobble and uh, gravel and stuff like that, it's gonna look more metropolitan, more modern. But yeah, I hope you all understand that, my process here, my decision making. Um, Knowing that I am on an island now, which I thought honestly that this landmass went way over that way, but it doesn't. I'm on an island. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this whole island. I'm going to eventually get to the village here. I'm going to upgrade that, maybe take a couple buildings out, move them closer. Um, put some kind of fence and stuff around her. Um, but yeah, well, my ultimate goal, I think, is to deck out this whole island, and, this is going to be like Spawn Island, and all the farms, no matter what kind of stuff I make, how big it is, small it is all going to be here. And then from that point, I'll branch out and I'll build other things in other areas. Um, I would love to try. um, I don't want to give any spoilers here, but I'm going to try building in an Asian theme. Never done it before. Always wanted to. I had plans to do it somewhere else, and then those plans kind of fell through. But that being said, I've got all the time in the world here. This is my world. I decide, you know, and yeah. So I'm gonna just take this and expand this island, make it one big like farming island where I come for all of my food needs, wood needs, enchanting needs, whatever. I might actually turn the village into an area where the villagers are actually there that have enchants, you know, and they're all set up. So all I have to do is go to the village and actually interact with villagers. I think we've had some fun. You like pulled back the curtain of the Wizard in Oz a bit, or I have. A couple of my ideas that I have for the series. So I'm just gonna get this thing done. All right. Bring you back in for the final stretch here. I am that close. That 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 close. Um, hoping. I'm hoping that I have enough box because I'm down to, if not, having to mine some more. Um, specifically for granite. Kind of getting sick of mining for granite. Um, oops, wrong one. But that's all right. And change it up here. Um, oh, come on. Really? I've made that mistake maybe 2 or 3 times. Now I turn the cameras on and twice within 20 seconds. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm loving it. Yes, I had enough. Just barely, but um, that's cutting it kind of close, folks. That is definitely cutting it kind of close. But yeah, closer to the top, I guess. So let's run you up here. As you can tell, there's very small here. I'm gonna have to do something with the terrain. All right. Well, the project is done. I can't even believe. You know, really, I I'm talking like this has been a real pain in the butt. And yeah, kind of. I mean, it is long, tedious, and it's just a grind. But it was one of the most satisfying builds. I mean, I love my lighthouse. Don't get me wrong. I love, and I got a response back from the little girl that I built that for and named it after. She loves it. Yes, she does. They got back from her trip to the United States just a day or two ago, and she loves it. She really, in fact, loved the part where I said, Mr. Skeletons. um, what can you do? I aim to please. But yeah, um, honestly, I've built a lot of things. You know, the house is kind of a duplication of a K1 build, but I changed the interior to suit myself. The lighthouse, that's fully me. Um, and I've built some other extraordinary things, and I will build more extraordinary things. Just stay tuned and watch. You've seen nothing yet. Nothing. These are some of the basic necessities, and rather some of the smaller builds that I would probably build. This, like I said, is a grind, but when you're done, and yes, I know I need to put fence around this. Like I said, that's cosmetic thing. The build itself and the functionality of the farm is done. I can go, ah, feels good. But the pride in that breath of accomplishing this, going and getting the resources, first of all, and then building this behemoth. I mean, it's a big build. I mean, go ahead, build it. I dare you. you'll you'll see. I'll even if people write me and want like specific dimensions, here, take a screenshot. Hmm? And it's pretty self-explanatory. You can tell just how many blocks are where. Everything is separated by the same amount of things. You go from 4 there to 6 here, and then it's 6 all the way along. 3 acacias, and when you get down here, 3, 2 dirt, 2 of those, step it up and go. Repeat the pattern. Um, like I said, if you want to create a different pattern than me, be careful about adding the second section because it increases the farm length, width, length, whatever. Yeah, so just be mindful of that. You might end up going with something like I've got. And you know what? Not what I initially had saw in my head. I like it. I really do. I'm really liking this build, and I'm glad that I built it. I have somewhere to go where I cut down trees, where I don't have to strip the land of everything. I mean, yeah, sure, there's some things I'm going to cut down, put buildings in place, but I hate going and just completely stripping a whole island full of its trees when I can build something like this and I have a place to go to get it. Um, but with that being said, and the sun chasing me back to nighty night time, that's where I'm going to wrap this one up today, folks. I'm glad that you came along for this journey. I hope you appreciated it. I hope you build this yourself and send me comments, send me pictures of this build if you do it yourself. I would love to see it. I'd love to see the different materials and stuff because I build this in a few different worlds now. I can, you know, I'm open to building it in a different type of material, different style a little bit. So yeah, send me those tweets, pictures, chat me up in the comment section below. But as always, I'd appreciate a subscribe if you're not already a subscriber and a like on this video. Ring that bell and get notified the next time I upload a video. And from Soulful to you, I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.